question, is Jannah above the seven heavens, and is anybody from the dunya there? As far as the affair of Jannah being above the seven heavens, then na'am, it is established that Jannah is above the seven heavens. When we speak of the seven heavens, ikhwan, there's oftentimes a confusion between the term as-sama and between paradise or heaven in the English language. Heaven in the English language is a reference to Jannah. But when we have a mention of the sama in the Quran, then the sama is that which is a part of the dunya in essence. That is, the heavens are a part of that which is above us from the created affairs that are lower than Jannah. Jannah is above the seven heavens. The Prophet ﷺ, when he went on Isra and Mi'raj, then he was taken through the seven heavens, and the seven heavens were not Jannah. And the Prophet ﷺ would enter a heaven, then he would seek with Jibreel, he would seek permission to enter the following heaven. The custodian of that heaven asked him who it is. He said Jibreel, and he mentioned that Muhammad ﷺ was with him. He said, "Awa qad bu'itha ilay?" Was he called? Was he sent for? He said yes, and so permission was given, and he would enter that heaven. Then they would continue entering those heavens, and so the heavens that are above us, are heavens. We can only see the lowest heaven, which is sama dunya. So everything that we see above us from universe and stars and galaxies and what have you, then they are all only within one heaven, and that is the lowest heaven. Allah Azza wa Jal has mentioned, وَلَقَدْ زَيَّنَّا السَّمَاءَ الدُّنْيَا بِمَصَابِيحِ, that we have beautified sama ad-dunya. Sama ad-dunya here linguistically a reference to the lowest heaven, because dunya from dana, which is nearness or closeness. And so the sama ad-dunya is referred to as the sama ad-dunya because it is the first heaven that is closest to us, and so it is referred to as such. Allah has placed all of those galaxies and everything that we read about, light years, it is such and such light years, everything that they mention, all of that is that which occurs within the lowest heaven. That is not affirming their statement. The only thing I'm mentioning here is the stars and the galaxies and what have you are all within one heaven. And there are seven heavens in totality, and Jannah is above those seven heavens. As far as someone being in Jannah, then now the Prophet ﷺ informed us of the fact that he was shown Jannah, and that within it he saw a man upon a mountain in Jannah with children around him. And so he asked who that was, and the Prophet ﷺ responded that was Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam, and that those who were around him were the children of the believers who had died while still young. And so we have a mention of children, Ibrahim, and the Prophet ﷺ likewise mentioned the souls of the mujahideen likewise in the bodies of green birds, around the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, flying around the throne of Allah Azza wa Jal. So these are texts that indicate the presence of individuals within Jannah. But the scholars, they discuss, are they there in soul and body, or soul alone? And what the majority of the people of knowledge mention is soul alone until the hereafter, when the souls will be rejoined with the bodies. Now, Wallahu ta'ala a'lam, wa sallallahu wa sallam wa barak ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi.